Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. This video is a late Valentine's Day speed build of a tiny home that I did. I did get this uploaded on Valentine's Day, so it is on the gallery if you guys are interested. I will leave a link for the download from EA Gallery, so if you wanted to download it from the link you could, or you can download it from Origin. It's whichever that you would like to do, but there will be a link in the description bar for this house. Anyways, I kept the colors Valentine's Day theme, so the inside of it is red, white, and pink base colors, and then the outside is only pink and white because I couldn't find a red color of the siding that I wanted to use that looked right, because the lighting of the lot's not that great. So I wasn't actually able to use a red siding that I originally wanted to do. I wanted to make the outside like a red and white and with some pink in it. But we ended up with a pink and white house, and I think it looks absolutely adorable. Here I'm just messing with the roof, trying to get the roof to look nice and hiding the trim pieces on the edge there. If you guys are interested in how I do my roofs and my builds, let me know in the comments below and I can do a tutorial for you guys if you would be interested in that. And then I actually moved this house from this lot so it doesn't stay on this tiny lot, because I wanted a tiny house for this so I could get it done in one day, because usually my houses take me more than one day to build. I've been trying to work on that. So I moved it to a bigger lot so I could have a backyard, because I wanted to have a little garden space. I wanted to have a patio. So I did move it to a 30 by 20 lot. That was in Newcrest. So here I'm just working on the outside, and that is the color pink that I go with, and I think it looks absolutely adorable. And I do change the color of the stairs. I wanted them to not be white because I didn't want it to be too much white in the front, so I added in pink stairs later. And here I'm just adding some terrain paint for the walkway. I wasn't for sure what to do with the landscaping, so I just did what I thought it looked good as. I kept the colors basic white and some pink to keep it just simple. I put bushes and rocks and some trees around the yard too. Now, landscaping is one thing that I've been trying to work on in The Sims, because I honestly don't really know how to do landscaping in The Sims. I thought I was pretty good at it in Sims 3, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I always second guess myself. And that's one thing that I was actually able to do in this build. I mean, the only problem that I had was when I got to the bedroom, because I did end up making the kitchen and the living room just a little bit bigger than I wanted to, because I wanted it to be a tiny house, but I don't know what I was thinking. So there's a tiny bedroom and it only has a single bed in it, and then there is a tiny bathroom here, and the living room and kitchen is just too big for this house. So I do apologize for that, but I do think that the house looks adorable on the inside when it comes down to it. I don't know. I just really liked how it turns out, and it was really fun building this house, and I plan on doing more houses like this to go with like whatever holidays in the month or like season wise. I'm going to try to keep up with it the best as I can. Oh goodness, here we go again. I can't speak. So here I'm just placing some flowers around the mailbox. I do go into the debug section and use the live edit plants for some of the landscaping, just to add some realism to it, to make it seem like there's grass growing up around the mailbox, some little weeds and whatnot. And then I add a couple bushes in the front there as well. And then I do like to add terrain paint underneath of my bushes, just to give it like a more natural earthy feel, because I mean, more than likely they'll be like that. And then I do add some rocks just to make it look more natural. I didn't do too much landscaping. I just did it simple and sweet. And here I was changing the roof. I wanted a pink roof because I thought it would have went well with it, but it didn't. I didn't want a dark roof because the outside of the house is a light color. So I just went with that gray color shingle roof, and I actually really like it. I think this is the first time I've ever used that in my builds because I normally keep my roof small. But here you saw where I just changed the lots. So I went to a 30 by 20 lot here so I can have a bigger backyard area. Goodness. And then I'm just adding some of those columns around the porch there. And then I adding the patio, and on the side, I didn't know what to do for the backyard exactly, so I just placed some of the flowers that I placed out front into the back with some of the objects from the live debug just to give it that more natural look. And then I do put some terrain paint underneath of that one as well. And then I eventually do go in and line them up with a fence just to make it look like they were boxed in, I guess. I don't know exactly. And then I added some bushes over here just with some more terrain paint. And I think it looks really cute. And I try to do what I would think that people would use as backyards, I guess. I don't know. And then I added in some planter boxes there. So if your sim wants to garden, they can garden. And now that I actually think about it, I didn't really add too many skill items in this build. My main focus was on the color scheme of the house. Excuse me. And here you can see where I was just fixing that because I do have OCD, so I went back. I tried to cut out most of it where I just edit some things that needed to be fixed and whatnot. And then I do make this little trail coming from the back of the fence to make it seem like it's a walking path to the picnic table that's behind there. I don't know if I already said it, but I did build this in Newcrest. Goodness gracious, I can't English. And then I placed some trees around there, and I add some little dirt underneath there. If anyone is interested in a landscaping tutorial, let me know, and I can also do that for you if you're interested. And then I like to add the natural grass into the trees to make it seem like it's growing out. I don't know. There was a lot of trees like that when I was growing up. So I based my landscaping off of some of what I'm normally seeing. I know when my boyfriend and I, when we go out and drive around, I'll look at houses where we live. And I just like getting ideas of things I could do in The Sims. And then this little area, I started doing this more in my builds because I like to give my builds a character theme, not a character theme, I guess, but give my house character. So I always put the little grass and stuff in places, and I don't know, I really like it. I think it looks really good. And here I did change the color of the patio, the style of the patio, and then I added in this grass color too because I wanted to make it seem like it was flowered, well-tamed yard. I don't know. I thought it just went good because the flowers were pink and it matches the house, to be honest with you. And then here I add in some fencing just to outline the patio from the rest of the yard. And then I do add some more landscaping in those areas there just to give it a little flower box and whatnot. And then I do add in a grill and a patio table with an umbrella for the last little pieces that's on the balcony in the backyard. Oh my goodness, this house does not have a balcony. Oh, I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. and I'm doing my voiceover after just editing the video. Finally editing. Oh, I can't talk. Anyways, I'm just adding in an extra spot of landscaping here, and then I put in the lights. I like to make it dark to get a feel of what it would look like, and then I just place some lights around. And I do change the front door because I end up liking that one better than the other one. And then here we do start on the inside of the build. And I really like how this turns out. And I'm really upset because we don't have many different counters to choose from. And there wasn't a pink or a red in these that I liked. And I wanted to keep this kind of style cabinets. So I just went with white and everything. And I did change the kitchen up just a few times. I cut it all out and made it fit the way it fits. But I honestly did not know what I was going to do with this. I wanted it to not just be pink and white. I wanted to add red in it. So the main focus in the rest of the house is red and white, and with some accents of pink since the outside of the house is pink. And here I'm just placing the sink, and I really do like, I really like how the kitchen turns out. I think it's really pretty. And here I'm just adding some decorations that were pink colored. And I think, I ended up changing the wallpaper a few times because I didn't know what to do. And here I go in and I place the flooring like this myself because I didn't want it to be all a white flooring because of how much white there was already in the cabinets. So I wanted to give it some red colors in with it too. So I just did the half triangles. And if you're wondering how you do that, you hit Control F or Shift F. I don't remember right offhand because I'm trying to think about what I'm doing. And I normally just do it by muscle memory, if that makes any sense. And so in here, I'm just placing some items in the living room, and I do skip back and forth between the living room and the kitchen because I wasn't for sure what to do in one room and I wasn't for sure what to do in the other. You see me here where I do change the furniture around a lot. I didn't exactly know what I wanted, and I don't keep that I don't keep the pink couch. Actually change out the pink couch for 2 pink chairs, and I placed them there. And then I was going to do red carpet, but then I thought that was too much red, so I just went with red wallpaper with white carpet, and I thought that turned out really good. And then I got rid of that because I didn't know what to put there. But I got rid of it, and I eventually add the table that came with Seasons. That's got the heart-shaped tablecloth on it. I know that's for like food, but I use it as a table underneath the TV. So I don't think your Sims are able to use it because I do add decorations on it. So I don't think it's functional there. I add it. And then here I'm just adding some decorations and giving the house some character. And then I always add tissue boxes to almost every room. I never added one to the bathroom, now that I think about it. At least I don't think. I could be wrong. But here I'm just placing in some decorations that were pink and went with it. Here I am redoing the kitchen, and I changed it again because I thought that the plain white wallpaper went good with in the kitchen, and then just put the tiles for the back behind the counters for a backsplash. I almost could not think of what it was called. Like I said, it is 2 a.m. and I should be in bed, but I'm doing a voiceover so I can get this video uploaded to you guys so I can get another one started tomorrow. And here I'm using the paranormal the curtains from the paranormal stuff pack. I really like these curtains, and I don't know, I thought it went really good with them. And here I do size down mini blinds. I raise them up to put them underneath of the curtains to make it seem like they're halfway down and like they're halfway up and whatnot, just to make it seem like there's more than just a curtain there. I don't know. My mom, she had mini blinds in every window that she had in the house. And it's just something that I'm used to having in my builds, I guess, because I base a lot of my builds off of like my mom's building and stuff. I remember when I got her into The Sims 3, and she would sit for hours and just build on The Sims 3. It kind of like how I got into it, because I used to always do gameplay in The Sims 3, and then we got The Sims 4, and there wasn't really much gameplay to do in The Sims 4, and there still isn't much gameplay to do in The Sims 4, if we're being honest, but I really like building in The Sims 4. It's therapeutic for me because I do suffer with mental health, with anxiety, depression, PTSD, and my bipolar, but this is something I enjoy doing. It's something that is therapy for me, and I don't know, I like it. So I thought, well, why not just, do it as a hobby? Give me another reason to do it, because I like doing it. And here I'm just adding some more stuff into the kitchen. I'm sorry if I don't make any sense. Like I said, I am tired, and I still got 4 more minutes of this video for this voiceover, so I'm trying to stretch it out as much as I can, because I really honestly don't know what to talk about. I do add in some decorations in the shelving there, and I do add some decorations there in the corner of the island bar thing. Kind of just want to call it a bar, because my mom, she had one in her kitchen and we call it the bar, but she had counters over top of it too. And I tried to do that in some of my Sims builds, to have the cabinets like connected above the island from the ceiling without a wall being there. But that doesn't work in The Sims 4, unfortunately. I'm hoping that, maybe we'll have some better building techniques. I mean, I'm super glad that we finally got platforms. And don't even get me started when we were just able to turn the stairs. And I'm so excited to see what the update is going to be for the 25th. I'm hoping that it's going to be something good and not something that we're all going to be disappointed in. But I'm really excited for it. And if you guys want me to do it, I can do a review on that update. Just let me know in the comments below, because I need ideas to make more content for you guys. And here we're just summing up into the living room. I'm adding some paintings around the wall. Didn't know what to do really, because I didn't want to add, we didn't really have like many Valentine's Day decorations. I used most of them from seasons that I could, but I really do like how it turns out. And here I'm just changing in the lighting to make it not so bright. And then we do head onto the bathroom here. And the bathroom is not red color based, it's more of a pink color base. And I do like how it turns out. I think it's very pretty. It's very warm. I don't know, I like it. And I did add the pink toilet. That was the only color pink toilet that we had in the game that kind of went with the color scheme of the bathroom. I wish that some of the color textures would match. And then here I just do a pink wall with white flooring. It's the same. Is it the same flooring that I used in the kitchen? I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure, so I could be wrong. But here I do add a red hand towel just to give it some red color accents, so it wasn't just all pink and white. And I add some red candles and I raise them up and I put them on top of the medicine cabinet there behind the toilet. Then I add in some red rugs and that plant there that's a red base. And then I do add a window into the bathroom. And when I do my builds and stuff, most of my windows, I just do the front of them and then I'll place them in my builds as I make the rooms. Sometimes I forget to put windows on some sides of my houses, and then I'm looking from the outside. I'm like, what the hell is this? This doesn't look right. But it's okay. And then in here, I wasn't for sure what to do with this bedroom. I changed it around a lot, so if it looks a little choppy, I'm sorry. I try to keep it kind of sync as best as I could, but I'm still not that good with video editing and everything. I'm still fairly new with it. And I really wanted to add a double bed to this room, but I didn't make the room big enough and it wouldn't fit. So this is what I ended up with, and I really like it, and I think it looks really adorable. I'm just adding some minor decorations to it, and I do add more of those mini blinds there. And if you guys are wondering what I do, I just size them down, and that's the I'll put the keys up on the screen there, but that's how you do it. And you just raise the 9 to raise them up, and then I make sure that they're level and everything because my OCD. But we are just adding in some more decorations here. I always add like some blankets and stuff like that in the builds just to make it look like, you know, it's more of a bedroom than what it is. And just adding some more stuff onto the dresser. I honestly don't know what else to talk about, but we are getting close to the screenshots here. So on that note, if you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so before you leave, and make sure to hit the like button before you go. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.